Waste management procedure. All solid production waste is removed daily. Each employee is required to take all garbage and cardboard recycling to the appropriate dumpster at the end of their shift. Garbage from non-production areas, including bathrooms, break room, and offices, is removed at a minimum of twice weekly. Liquid production waste is removed continuously throughout the shift. This liquid waste is simply sugar water and is dumped down the sink drain throughout the shift. There will be no storage of waste in the building. Once it is removed from the garbage can, it is taken directly to the dumpster. A daily pre-operational checklist as well as a daily waste management checklist by the shipping supervisor will verify effectiveness of the waste removal program. All garbage cans are to be cleaned and sanitized at a minimum of once monthly. All cans are to be lined with the bag at all times when in use. The dumpster area is to be checked daily for debris. If found, it will be cleaned up immediately. This is the responsibility of the shipping manager. Product release procedure. Any employee may place materials on hold if they question their safety or conformity. Once placed on hold, it must be inspected by the production manager or general manager and either approved for release or marked for disposition. If disposition is ordered, it should take place immediately. If immediate disposition is not possible, the product will be quarantined away from conforming product and clearly marked hold for disposal. Raw material, ingredients, and packaging are placed on automatic hold when received. They are checked by the production manager or general manager for damages and cross-referenced with supplier paperwork to ensure all specs are met before being released for use. If any defect is found after initial release, the product is immediately placed back on hold and quarantined. Management is notified immediately. Work in process is inspected at every step of the production process by the production workers. Some packaging defects are corrected during the regular production cycle. If at any point an employee questions the conformity of work in process, they should immediately place it on hold and quarantine it from the conforming product. The production manager or general manager must check the non-conforming product and either release it or order its disposition. Baggers inspect cooked product for quality as they fill their hopper. The inspection will be logged by the bagger and any defects noted. Non-conforming product will be placed on hold for inspection by the production manager or general manager and either approved for release or marked for disposition. One sample will be taken from each bagger shift daily. These samples will be checked by the bagging supervisor for quality, including weight and foreign contaminants. The inspection will be logged by the bagging supervisor and any defects noted. Non-conforming product will be placed on hold for inspection by the production manager or general manager and either approved for release or marked for disposition. Finished goods will be released by the shipping coordinator. He will inspect finished goods for signs of nonconformance. If no nonconformities are found and he has not been notified of a hold by the bagging supervisor, then he will record and release the shipment. Food safety intervention. This procedure is intended to prevent cross-contamination between raw materials and finished products. All employees will be required to wear smocks or scrubs when in contact with unpackaged products. All employees must remove smocks prior to entering bathrooms, break rooms, or leaving the building. Scrubs must be changed into on premises and should not be worn for other activities prior to work. Employees responsible for cooking should not have contact with product in the packaging room. Packaging employees should not have contact with raw materials used for cooking. Employees not in direct contact with raw or in-process work or equipment are not required to wear smocks. Hooks will be provided in multiple locations for hanging of smocks. Microbiological time temp requirements. Our research has shown that time temp requirements to maintain a 5-log reduction in salmonella can be assumed when our cooking process reaches 200 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 minutes. A study was conducted at the plant, and the results of the study showed that our process could never complete if this time temp was not met. Our process uses the boiling and evaporation of water to cook our products. The boiling point of water alone is 212 degrees Fahrenheit, and that point is increased with the addition of sugar. If our product did not boil for longer than 2 minutes, then our product would remain in a liquefied state and could not physically be packaged. Therefore, there is absolutely no risk of undercooked product ever reaching the consumer. Our finished product specifications are our prerequisite program to ensure the time temp requirement is met. Positive air. The warehouse area is separated from cooking by a doorway with plastic straps and from the product staging area and packaging also by a doorway with plastic strips. A study was conducted at the plant, and the result of the study showed that there was no food safety risk between the different production, packaging, and warehouse rooms due to a lack of a positive air system. The allergen management program shows that precautionary finished product labeling is utilized and covers all allergens in the plant. Warehouse storage. There are several areas in the warehouse and plant storage where an 18-inch wall clearance is not maintained because of the space limitations in the plant. A study was conducted at the plant, and the results of the study showed that all floor-level pallets and the pallets and products on the bottom shelves of racks were being removed on a weekly basis for cleaning and for a review of the pest control program. This must be done. Based on what is being done to keep the area clean and free of pests, we do not consider the need for an 18-inch wall clearance. We do not consider the lack of this clearance to constitute a food safety risk. This is one of the cleaning tasks that is on the cooking cleaning tasks. It's in the shipping room, and it is also in the bagging room. Every department has to participate in this every week in order to keep stuff up against the wall. If we fail to do this continuously, then we will eventually have to keep stuff 18 inches from the wall, and we simply do not have the space for that. So it's very important that this gets done. Maintenance procedures. When performing repairs within the plant, maintenance personnel shall comply with all GMP and food safety requirements as outlined in the various food safety policies and procedures. Maintenance management is responsible for planning, directing, and monitoring all activities conducted by outside contractors. The general manager is to be advised anytime a contractor will be engaged in work in the plant and given a brief description of the project. Maintenance management is responsible for ensuring that all contractors comply with the plant's GMPs and food safety policies and procedures. The preventative maintenance program includes all equipment, structural aspects of the plant, exterior structure of the plant, raw material and finished product warehouses, restrooms, lunchroom, and hand wash sinks. The frequencies for completing each of these tasks must be part of the PM program. As each task has been completed, there is a sign-off by the mechanic that the work was satisfactorily completed. Regular maintenance work requests and emergency work is recorded in the maintenance action log, and mechanics sign off when that work has been completed. Plant and equipment failures are documented and incorporated into the maintenance control schedule. The production manager is notified when repairs are to be undertaken, and again after any maintenance work has been completed, so that proper cleanup and sanitizing can take place before operations begin again. This information is documented. At the same time, maintenance personnel remove all tools, parts, and debris from the repair area and document that this was accomplished. Anyone in the plant can notify maintenance, the production manager, or the chief operating officer if any food safety issues occur or if a maintenance repair poses a potential threat to food safety. The same applies when there is equipment breakdown or damage that could impact food safety. Only food-grade lubricants can be used at the level of or above product contact surfaces. Food-grade and non-food-grade lubricants are stored separately. Only non-toxic paints are used in processing and food handling area. These would be paints that are labeled for use in food processing or USDA plants. Temporary repairs are to be limited in scope and, if needed, must be dated and initialed by the mechanic or production manager. All temporary repairs must be resolved within 1 week. Under no circumstances can the following items be used for temporary repairs: wood, string, cardboard, or any type of tape.